Ladies and gentlemen, His Excellency, the Honorable Governor of Andhra Pradesh and President of AP Red Cross, respected Sri Abdul Nazeer ji, Chairman of the State Branch, Dr. A. Shitya Reddy Garu, Principal Secretary to Honorable Governor, Sri Anil Singhal ji, distinguished Red Cross awardees, district collectors and presidents of the district branches, chairpersons of the district branches, distinguished guests and invitees. Today is a very auspicious day and we are celebrating the birthday of the great hero, the great man Henry Dunant, who was born on 8th of May 1928. Today we are also celebrating the 75th World Red Cross Day, as the World Red Cross Day started its celebration on 8th May 1948. Your Excellency, a person who wrote a book in memory of the War of Solferino in 1959, he went and saw the War of Solferino, the Franco-Sardinian War, the French fighting the Austrians. At the age of 31, Henry Dunant, he traveled all the way to get a permission from the Napoleon III for an industry that he wanted to establish in Algeria for land and water. And he thought he could meet Napoleon III, and then he went to Solferino and he found that Napoleon is fighting the war there on 24th of June 1959. And he saw probably the deadliest war ever in the history of the mankind, where 120,000 soldiers are fighting and trying to kill each other in the battlefield. 40,000 of them were killed and wounded. He couldn't discover where Napoleon is, but he found the battlefield with 40,000 dead bodies and injured soldiers. He tried to organize the villagers and gave them little bit of support and help. And the story he started writing in his book. When he wanted an Austrian doctor who was in the field to treat the French soldiers, he refused to do so. And when the French soldier was about to die, he refused to take the help of the Austrian doctor because he said he is my enemy. And God came to the mind of Henry Dunant and convinced both of them, and the life of that French soldier could be saved. He wrote a book in 1863. And that book was read by a great man, Moynier, Godavari Moynier in Switzerland, who was the president of the Switzerland Geneva Society for Public Welfare. 5 of them sat together, and the inspiration, the story of an idea in that book appealed to them. And 5 of them, they founded the World Red Cross in 1863. And Henry Dunant was the first secretary of the International Committee of Red Cross. 1864, the Geneva First Convention was held, where 12 countries signed the agreement to honor what Henry Dunant has said. Unfortunately, 1867, he was thrown out by his own friend, Gustavus Moynier, because he thought that Dunant is getting more popular in the worldwide. 1867, he became bankrupt, could not repay the loan he took for the industry, traveled all the way, all over the European countries, convincing the leaders to accept his idea. He didn't have anywhere a bread to eat. He had a single coat, and often he used to paint it with ink and chalk piece and traveled all around Europe. 1901, he was given the first Nobel Peace Prize, and the Norwegian Peace Foundation, Nobel Foundation, gave the prize money, and that prize money was partly credited to the loan that he took for setting up his industry, and then partly he kept it aside for the poor people he wanted to serve throughout his life. Unfortunately, he traveled all the way, each one of the European leaders, trying to convince them the story of the idea that go for a national relief society, train the volunteers during peacetime to take care of the wounded soldiers in the war battlefield. And 1910, he died without any family. He was a bachelor throughout his life, and he wrote in his will that the part of the money which is left behind shall be spent for the Hayden Hospital, where he died suffering for 18 years for free treatment for the poor. And he said, no ceremony for the cremation. Carry the body like a dead dog and bury it in the cremation ward. This was the story that inspired in 1910 when he died, and that sparkled the Red Cross movement throughout the world. The First World War, 1914 to 1918, was a kind of a catastrophic effect, and the Red Cross, International Committee of Red Cross, had a wonderful service that they provided. 1919, the American president of the Red Cross suggested that let us go for enlarging the scope of the Red Cross movement. Instead of limiting ourselves only to the treatment of the wounded soldiers in the battlefield, let us also look after the catastrophe which is striking the mankind during natural disasters and health emergencies. The health disaster which we had in Spain in 1923 was also in their mind. And 1919, the International Federation for Red Cross and Red Crescent Societies was constituted in 1919. And in 1991, the name was changed to International Federation of Red Cross and Red Crescent movements, which we today have. Unfortunately, as it happens in every part of the world in the history, there used to be conflict between the original International Committee of the Red Cross founded by Henry Dunant and the newly formed International Federation of Red Cross and Red Crescent Societies. So finally in 1997, it was resolved, and that resolution came again from the story of the Solferino War, wrote in the memory of Solferino War by Henry Dunant, and they reached an agreement, both the entities reached an agreement in 1997, and today they are peacefully working together as two branch institutions of the World Red Cross movement, the International Committee of the Red Cross looking after the wounded soldiers, prisoners of war and their treatment and relief in the battlefield, and the International Federation of Red Cross and Red Crescent Societies, the other branch, looking after the disaster and the calamities and health emergencies. Together are joining hands and marching ahead in the history of 160 years of the Red Cross history in the world with 800 crores of population. 193 countries have signed the agreement, and they are the members of these two entities with about 90 million active volunteers. And Your Excellency, in the state of Andhra Pradesh, with your blessings, with your guidance, as you are the head of the family of AP Red Cross, I'm happy to announce on this occasion that we have 1 million junior Red Cross and youth Red Cross volunteers in the state who are dedicating their time for natural disasters, calamity action mitigation priorities, and also health emergencies. And today we are here celebrating the 75th World Red Cross Day on this auspicious occasion. And the theme for this year is what we do, everything comes from the heart. And with this theme, and with your blessings, and with your support and guidance, we have 11 Henry Dunants here today who will be receiving the awards through your golden hands. With these few words, I request now our Chairman of the State Branch, Dr. Shitya Reddy Garu, to kindly give the welcome address.
Your Excellency, Manya Sri Abdul Nazeer Garu, the Governor of Andhra Pradesh and President of Indian Red Cross Society, Andhra Pradesh State Branch, Sri Anil Kumar Singhal Garu, IAS, Principal Secretary to Honorable Governor, Sri A.K. Parida Garu, General Secretary and CEO, Indian Red Cross Society, AP State Branch, and the galaxy of dignitaries present here. Good morning and a warm welcome to you all. Best wishes on the occasion of World Red Cross Day 2023. Today, we are celebrating the World Red Cross Day, commemorating the birth anniversary of its founder and a great soul, Sir Jean Henry Dunant. This day also marks honoring the bravery and unswerving dedication of Red Cross volunteers across the countries who have been relentlessly continuing the humanitarian mission initiated by the founder. This is the day that reminds us, together we are unstoppable. Our compassion for the humanity flows naturally and incessantly. We are the force which works with hands guided by the unconditional love for people. AP Red Cross has been a torch bearer in delivering relief to the people in times of disasters and has been continuously spreading its wings to reach more and more people. I am proud to submit that AP Red Cross is considered as one of the most vibrant state branches in the country. AP Red Cross has been rendering committed services by providing safe blood through blood banks, helping thalassemia children with blood transfusion, providing relief during calamities and disasters, first aid trainings, capacity building programs for the youth, orphanages, old age homes, spastic rehabilitation centers, yoga centers, cancer hospital and other community service projects. Your Excellency, under your dynamic and kind leadership, we would strive hard to take our mission further to reach more people, especially those living in hitherto unreached tribal communities. We seek your support and blessings to further our endeavors towards the award objectives. In consonance with the theme of World Red Cross Day 2023, I am extremely pleased to present to you, Your Excellency, the people who made a difference in the communities. I take this opportunity to express my gratitude, Your Excellency, and to all those who strengthened the mission of Red Cross in Andhra Pradesh. Thank you, sir. Thanking you all.
Your Excellency, with your kind permission, we would like to have a small presentation on the achievements of AP Red Cross during the last 3 years.
With thousands of volunteers at SS Convention Hall, Vijayawada, the Honorable Governor addressed the celebrations in a virtual mode. AP Red Cross has conducted a Guinness World Record on 15 February 2020 at Andhra Laila College Auditorium for COVID patients with the help of Amit.
Your Excellency, that was a small presentation on the various activities that we have undertaken during the last 3 years in Andhra Pradesh. Your Excellency, every year on this auspicious occasion, we honor those collectors and other philanthropists, those who have done outstanding services, touching their heart, like Henry Dunant's spirit touching them. And today we have, on this auspicious occasion, 11 of them, 4 district collectors and another IAS officer who was earlier the Director of Medical Education, and the 6 other philanthropists, those who have done outstanding contributions to the various Red Cross activities during the last financial year. Now I will request His Excellency, the Honorable Governor and President and Head of the AP Red Cross to kindly honor them by presenting them the gold medals.
Dr. K. Madhavi Latha, IAS, Collector, East Godavari. She has mobilized rupees 43 lakhs for the Rajahmundry Blood Center. Dr. Suguna, Director, Aditya Educational Institutions, Kakinada. She donated rupees 40 lakhs for Climate Action Fund. Srikesh B, Lathkar, IAS, Collector, Srikakulam, mobilized rupees 50 lakhs for the Srikakulam Blood Center for SDP equipments. Dr. T. Praveena, CEO, Virchow Foundation, donated 34 lakhs for the Kurnool Blood Center for SDP equipments. Sri Sorabh Dhanuka, Director, Round Table India, Visakhapatnam, who donated 3,000 dry ration kits to flood affected families valued rupees 45 lakhs. Dr. Kritika Shukla, IAS, Collector, Kakinada, mobilized rupees 25 lakhs for the Disabled Welfare Center. Sri B. Chandrasekhar Reddy, Director, Shitya Educational Society, donated rupees 25 lakhs for the Nellore Blood Center for thalassemia patients. Dr. A. Mallikarjuna, IAS, Collector, Visakhapatnam, mobilized 14.5 lakhs for the Thalassemia Blood Center at Visakhapatnam. Dr. V. Vinod Kumar, IAS, Director of Medical Education, established the Tirupati Blood Center by allotting 9,000 square feet area. Sri M. Radha Madhav, Senior General Manager, Aurobindo Pharma Foundation, donated rupees 80 lakhs for the Chipurpalli Blood Center in Vijayanagaram District. Sri Rajesh Srivastava, Executive Director, PGCIL, Hyderabad, donated rupees 70 lakhs for the Vijayanagaram Blood Center.
Dear members of the Red Cross Fraternity, Red Cross awardees and other invitees, I extend my warm greetings and best wishes to you all on the occasion of World Red Cross Day. Today, we are celebrating the World Red Cross Day in commemoration of the birth centenary of Jean Henry Dunant, the founding father of Red Cross movement in the world. He built a great humanitarian organization that had kindness and compassion as its core values. The theme of the World Red Cross Day 2023 is Everything We Do Comes from the Heart. Essence of the theme is to celebrate the people in our communities, the persons next door who are always the first to come forward and support those in need. They could be co-workers at workplace, a person living in the neighborhood, a Red Cross community volunteer, or someone at the shop or market we regularly go to, or someone living nearby who has always been by our side. I request all members of Andhra Pradesh State Branch of Red Cross to highlight this message in all their activities in a big way. As you are all aware, the Indian Red Cross Society, which was established in the year 1920, has now completed more than 100 years in providing various humanitarian services, mobilizing voluntary efforts, and supplementing the efforts of the government in mitigating the hardship caused to the people and the communities during natural disasters and other calamities. I am glad to know that Indian Red Cross Society, Andhra Pradesh State Branch, has taken several initiatives during the last 3 years in providing humanitarian services to the people in the state. I was informed that a massive tree plantation campaign was launched in December 2019 with the theme of Plant a Tree, Save the Planet. And the campaign has been successfully implemented every year with the active participation of the Junior Red Cross and Youth Red Cross volunteers. There is a strong need to accelerate the campaign with the active participation of every citizen in the state with a focus on increasing the green cover in the state. I am happy to learn that the state branch has also launched a massive blood donation campaign in February 2020 involving the students in schools and colleges with the theme of Donate Blood, Save a Life. And large number of students expressed their willingness to donate blood in a single day, which made the state branch to win the Guinness Book of World Record. The state branch is collecting about 1 lakh of units every year from voluntary blood donors. As a part of the centenary celebrations of Red Cross, a cycle rally was organized in March 2021, which we have just now witnessed, to create an awareness among the people on the 7 fundamental principles of Red Cross: humanity, impartiality, neutrality, independence, voluntary service, unity and universality, and educate the students and youth on the importance of voluntary service to the society. I am happy to learn that State Branch has won the all-round appreciation for providing outstanding services during the unprecedented COVID-19 pandemic, particularly the facilities provided to the migrant laborers during the pandemic. I understand that the State Branch has recently launched special multi-purpose health campus in the tribal areas throughout the state, which I feel is a good initiative. I appeal to you to expand the services to cover more remote and unreachable tribal areas in the coming days. I am glad to know that State Branch during the last 3 years has provided professional first aid training to about 10,000 youth, which will supplement the basic first aid during accidents and emergencies at the grassroots level. I appreciate the leadership provided by the district collectors as presidents of the district branches by enrolling more members and raising general and specific donations for the cause of Red Cross movement. The district collectors have a key role to play in the Red Cross movement by bringing together all voluntary organizations at the district level and network them with Red Cross to provide voluntary and humanitarian services in an integrated manner to the people in need. Priority should be given to mobilize resources through CSR and other funding sources. Let me conclude with a note of urgency for immediate action by all the members in the state in the face of challenge posed by global warming and climate change, which calls for a collective action by all. To start with, let us make the state totally free of single use of plastic. Create awareness to prevent pollution of water bodies and reduce air pollution. Let us conserve energy and plant more trees as part of our daily life. The Junior Red Cross and Youth Red Cross volunteers will be our green warriors to reach out to every citizen in the state and enlighten them on the threat of global warming and climate change. I am happy to inform you that the AP State Branch has created a Climate Action Fund, which is first of its kind in the country to build community resilience, to mitigate climate change impact and undertake climate change adaptation initiatives. I request all the district collectors, industries, and business houses to support this initiative and make it a grand success. I am happy to know that the culture of the community service is spreading throughout the state, with more and more students and young people joining Youth Red Cross and Junior Red Cross. I hope that this initiative takes the shape of a large humanitarian and cultural movement across the state. I congratulate Dr. A. Sridhar Reddy, Chairman, Shri Anil Kumar Parida, General Secretary and CEO, and the entire team of Red Cross Andhra Pradesh State Branch for their commitment, dedication, and hard work. I congratulate the district collectors of Srikakulam, Visakhapatnam, Kakinada, East Godavari and West Godavari District, and other philanthropists and the recipients of Red Cross medals and mementos presented here today in recognition of their exemplary humanitarian service by upholding the cause of Red Cross movement. I appeal to all the members to carry forward the good work and spread humanitarian spirit of Red Cross Society. I once again extend my best wishes to all the members of AP State Branch Red Cross Society on this auspicious occasion of World Red Cross Day. Thank you all. Jai Hind.
On behalf of the AP Red Cross family, His Excellency, with your kind permission, we would like to felicitate His Excellency the Honorable Governor of Andhra Pradesh.